Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading for January 2023. Can you believe it? My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop into these cards, but before we do, remember to check your sun, moon, and rising signs, rising being the most accurate, and if it don't apply, let it fly. So let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. What does Aquarius need to know about January 2023? What am I Aquarius is experiencing, Spirit? Make it abundantly clear. Seven of Swords. Three of Cups. Something's going on with friends. What does the zodiac sign Aquarius need to know about January 2023? Your cards keep coming out together, okay? The Sun in upright, the Lovers in reverse. What does the zodiac sign Aquarius need to know about January 2023? Make it abundantly clear for me. Wow. I'm hearing make the most of it. Make something of it. The Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and I'm not going to keep the rest, but we have the Two of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there, Aquarius, just to give you a quick little synopsis of what I'm picking up, there could be a water sign that's important this month too. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Doesn't have to be. That also could be your placements. A Leo, a Taurus, maybe a Gemini. Definitely a Gemini. Okay, but there's something going on with friends this month. I'm not quite peeling apart what the message is for this Seven of Swords, but Seven of Swords typically represents some sort of lie, some sort of deceit, someone taking something or taking more than their fair share. And I think in this case, this is something different. It's almost like someone's dipping off to do something while there's a group of people. So the way that I'm getting the visual is like this person is doing their own thing and checking to see if anybody's watching, and they're like going off and doing their own thing. That could be an energy that you're in, Aquarius, in the month of January. It's just kind of doing your own thing despite what's going on in the group or what the consensus is or what everybody's doing around you. And it may feel a little bit like you're going off course, or you're doing something that's not you, or you're doing something against these people or this relationship or whatever the case may be. But in a way, you're not. You're just trying to secure yourself and be secure in yourself in what you're doing. And you may feel like you need to do that away from a group of people. But that doesn't mean your relationships are necessarily bad this month. It's just that I think there's something that goes on about like not being honest with yourself or not being honest with others. There could be someone who is lying, but I don't really pick that up. I don't pick up anyone being deceitful more than I think that they may be omitting information. Okay? There's also something here that siblings could be important this month as well, but take that with a grain of salt. But there may be some siblings that are important this month. But otherwise, there is some success. There is some happy, positive things that happen for you in this month, especially when it comes to money, to your creativity. Again, back to that make the most of it comment earlier. I think that's where this applies. It's like whatever it is that where you're at when it comes to finances, when it comes to your creativity, doing things that you like with things that you want, you're on a good path. You're definitely on a good path, and you're going to start to see some success, or at least you're just proud of yourself for doing it, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, but there does need to be some more structure. Okay, or how about this? You may already be creating the structure, so you're like balancing your time better. Working out the kinks, things of that nature. Like that might be something that you're interested in focusing on this month. Learning more, knowing more, being more confident in yourself with these things. And also for some of you, you could really be getting into your spirituality, more so like religion and that structure. Maybe you're discussing it more, or maybe you may find like a mentor in that area or outside of that area. But there is a need for higher knowledge that's kind of coming up with this Hierophant card. Learning from a wiser person, or being the wiser person, being the teacher this month. Okay, all very hopeful and forward moving energy for sure. But also getting away from that shame, or getting away from that, like, I don't know, that feeling like you don't know what you're doing. You're definitely expanding and growing and going in the direction that you want to do. So you got to make the most of where you are, my love. So let's go ahead and get into your love and relationships and see what's going on there. What's this moment happening? What is Aquarius? What do my Aquariuses need to know about January 2023? What are they experiencing in their love and relationships? are they experiencing in their relationships in January? Cheers. And that's so funny with this this Three of Cups and them cheersing. Oh my God. This one tried to come out made with love. A lot of gifts, a lot of celebrations, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of toast. Literally going to dinner, brunch, lunch, whatever, and toasting with your friends and family, loved ones. In a physical sense or just a, you know, I don't know, other sense. The unsaid. Clarity. What else does the zodiac sign Aquarius need to know about January 2023? Friend zoned. Okay. So there's a lot to unpack here with this relationship. So I'm going to say there's definitely something celebrating some new expansion in your life for sure. For some of you, it's a wedding, it's a proposal, it's a baby, it's a new business, it's something that you're celebrating and that you're proud of. For some of you, there will be a lot of support, or you will be kind of focused on support and focusing on people being there, especially if this is something new that you're doing or something you've done for the first time. That may be a theme for you this month in your relationships. Who's there, who's not, who's providing services and who's not, things of that nature. And this doesn't even have to be in your like close relationships. This can be at work. This can be something of that nature. Support is an important word this month in your relationships. Now, for my single Aquariuses, or people who, you know, kind of got a little situationship going on, it's almost like someone's creating mixed signals with the unsaid and friend zone. It's almost like you think that maybe there's something going on or there's more to it, but it's almost like they're not really telling you. So you feel like you're seeing it, like y'all hanging out, but it's like there's no initiation for the next level. So that may be something that some of you are experiencing. And it may be kind of affecting you in some sort of way as well. If you're in a relationship, this kind of shows up as a relationship with a friend. I have no idea what that is. I just feel like there's might be something that the friend is not saying, or vice versa. And not in a backstabby way, more just in a, like, I have an opinion that I need to tell you, but I just haven't gotten around to telling you. So be on, not even on the lookout, but be open to that this month, because someone may come to you with something that they've been harboring for a while. For some of you, you may take it away, like, why are you telling me this now? And for others of you, it'll be like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. That may come up, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. So just one card describing Aquarius's relationships in January 2023. Wow. This one tried to come out, and the funny part is earlier this was right there. So Three of Swords, for sure. For sure. And then we also have the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man. Okay. And Judgment. Interesting message going on. Again, with that Six of Swords energy, moving on to new heights. For some of you, moving on to new stages in life, I guess. And for some of you, this is creating distance in some relationship. And it doesn't have to be physical distance. For some of you, it's physical distance, like you being too distant from someone or not having enough time or enough whatever with someone. But for some of you, it's like a mental distance. I'm here, they're there. I'm in this stage of life, they're in that stage of life. And that may be causing a lot of hang-ups, literally, in your relationships. With the Judgment card is kind of like final decisions. This can also be like judgment when you go into the upper room, things of that nature. But I immediately picked up literal judgment, like feeling judged and feeling misrepresented almost. There's something of that nature that may come up. And for others of you, it's just court. There's something about the court system that may come up as well, like something where it's like there needs to be a final decision made, and the decision is made, and it could be a good outcome, but it also could feel like it came with a lot too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into these cards for your career and finances. What's the money looking like? What will Aquarius experience in January 2023 in their career and finances? Wow. Wings. Feel free to pause if you want to read that. Book. Skull. And turtle. So for some of you, you're making a commitment to move forward with something. If you haven't been consistent with something before, or been struggling with some sort of consistency, that may be something that's important to you this month, and you just be maybe like, forget it, I'm gonna just go for it and I'm gonna commit to it for however long. That comes up twice with these two cards here. Okay, with turtle and slow moving progress. For some of you, it's school. You may be deciding to study. You may be deciding to read something, or even read it to others for some reason. I'm hearing that may be something that comes out. I'm sitting, like literally physically looking at something, like a piece of paper, like somebody having a book open. So that may be something that comes up. Education, law. Again, we talked about that earlier. The law being important this month. Whatever you're doing now, like it's gonna start bringing profits eventually, but it's going to take its time. So if you have been experiencing money issues or just direction issues, this month may be the door opening to you figuring out, like, okay, what do I want to do and what don't I want to do? So it might start taking off. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I said with that success earlier, it might start taking off a little bit. It's slow, but it's taking off in a sense where you're seeing more than you saw before, whatever it was. Okay. Now, for others of you, there is a little bit of a rough patch for money. It is a little bit of like, I don't have what I want or how much I want or see the progress that I want or the numbers that I want. But that's not something to be worried about. Again, it's slow and steady progress. In good time is what this turtle card says. In good time. So allow yourself to have that moment. Careers that may be important. Writing. Again, if you're back in school. Education, law. Spiritual work, being a healer, obviously, hospice, reinvention, moving for work, maybe an important theme, and like long-term projects. That may be something that comes up as well. Let's clarify really quickly. Any other messages for Aquarius in their career and finances in January 2023? One card. Any other messages for Aquarius in their career and finances? Woo. Baby. Okay. And that magician card came right back out. Hilarious. I'm not going to keep it though because it didn't flip over. But I wanted to say this. First of all, it's new. Work with what you have. But also there's like this hermit mode, putting your head down and working on it. This doesn't mean every single day. This doesn't mean every single second. But there is this message of like just going within and doing the work you want to see. If it is spiritual work, that may be something that it kind of does require isolation. So you may be isolating that part of your life. Is I'm gonna do it this way, separate from the group, separate from the influences, separate from my family. Like I just need to do this myself. But making sure you take your time. Don't feel the need to rush in. Don't feel the need to have it all figured out so soon. Just keep on progressing. Okay, lovely. So let's hop into this one last card. What is one message that Aquarius needs to know for January 2022? Oh, good luck. And I'm going to go ahead and read that from the book because I want y'all to get the message from the horse's mouth. There's a change for the better. Lucky energy surrounds you right now. Grab opportunities with both hands. A black cat signals a lucrative win. Okay, so it's a lucky streak. So if you do have an animal or a cat, that may be something that comes up this month. If you see one, take that as a sign from the universe that you're on the right path. But also that part about grabbing opportunities by both hands, I'm going to just say this. Grab them, like put both hands on them. Whatever you're doing, try to get as fully into it as you can versus putting your foot in, but like kind of having your mind out or vice versa. Okay, my love, thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.